Hey guys, it's me, Raven Rose, with another pick a card reading, and today we're doing love messages, and I have 4 piles here. I also have my love ritual candle burning in the background with my love rice and my love witch bottle. These things are handcrafted by me, and I have them available on my website and in my Etsy shop if you're interested in checking it out. So we have 4 piles here. Pile number 1 with the rose. Pile number 2 with the rose quartz crystal, pile number 3 with the carnation, and pile number 4 with the selenite heart-shaped crystal. So go ahead and pause the video if you need to and take a few deep breaths and choose your pile, and it's perfectly fine if you choose more than one pile. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start with pile number 1 with the rosebud. Okay, and from the tarot, we have 4 of coins in reverse. We have ace of arrows. And we have power, which is the emperor, I believe. The emperor card from the traditional tarot. And from my romance angels, we have it is safe for you to love. And let go of control issues. And from my mermaid oracle, we have adrift. And from my whispers of love, we have back to what you love and true love. From my vintage oracle, we have dreams. And from my trust your vibes, we have call on your healer guides. Okay. Alright. So the biggest theme of this reading that I'm feeling is a need to let go, and a need to let go of trying to control how things play out. So you may be in a relationship or you may not. You may be single. Either way, either way, you're holding on too tight to the way that you are expecting things to play out. So you gotta kind of just let go and trust and be in the present moment. Here, the 4 of coins in reverse. In speaking of love, I feel like this is saying that maybe you're holding on too tightly to your love. You're not giving your love out. Not that you want to give your love out freely to anybody, but you do want to let it out there to attract love to you, or if you're already in a relationship, you definitely want to let yourself love. And then you have the ace of arrows, and this is a new beginning intellectually, like seeing things differently, a new beginning in a way of thinking. It's a gift of clarity, of truth, and of good judgment from spirit or from divine. So it could be a truth of a situation, seeing things clearly and being able to judge better, and also being able to make good decisions in matters of your heart. And then we have the power card here, which, like I said, is the Emperor card. And this is, having the ability to use your power wisely, to lead and to inspire. And it's a lot about authority and control, and having control over your situation. So these 3 cards, I feel like, are basically saying you need to love more freely, let it go a little more freely, and it's a new beginning in the way of thinking and the way of dealing with love. Having truth, seeing things clearly, and using your power wisely, being in control in a good way, but not being too in control of what happens in your relationship, or if you're single, trying to control when and how and what is going to happen and how it's going to play out if you're looking to date or meet somebody. Okay, and then we have here from the Romance Angels, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So, like here, by holding back your love, you're not going to attract love to you, right? So you want to open your heart if this is what you want, if you want to meet someone, or if you want your relationship, your current relationship, to go further. You want to feel safe to open your heart and give your love so that you can receive your love. We have let go of control issues here. And it says, allow this situation to unfold naturally. So if you're in a relationship and you're trying to control every part of it because you have a certain outcome in mind, that can make the opposite happen. It's, you don't want to control too much like that. And if you're single and you're trying to find someone, you want to let go of what you're thinking of how it's going to play out, who you're going to meet, what type of person you're going to meet, and just allow it to happen. Just allow it to unfold naturally. Yeah, so it's a lot about control. And then we have the Mermaid Oracle Adrift. And it says, letting go, allowing a higher force to take charge for a time. So these cards all go well, go together so well. It's over and over saying to let go and to open your heart, and be open to receiving love. You want to go with the flow, so to speak, and you want to allow yourself to float instead of swimming so hard. Okay. And then here we have from Whispers of Love, back to what you love, reevaluate your desires. So instead of focusing on the outcome, like how you want things to happen and exactly what it is that you want, try to think more about the things that you love. Do what you love. Do things that make you happy, things that you're passionate about. And if you're single, when you do these things, you will attract love into your life, because obviously, when you put love out, you get love back. And when you're doing something that you love to do, that makes you happy, that opens your heart, that's what you're going to attract into your life. So, and if you're already in a relationship, it's the same thing. You want to keep doing the things you love. Try not to just mirror your partner. A lot of times in relationships, people, not everyone, but like one of the person in the relationship will mirror the other person and just do what they love all the time and become almost the same, It's really important for everyone to do what they love and to keep a hold of who you are and attract that back to you. And then this is true love. This love is once in a lifetime. So if you're single and you're looking for love, I feel like what this is saying is, like I said before, you'll find it when you do the things that you love. The true love that you desire will come to you when you live in love, when you do what you love and make yourself happy. You're going to open that door for more love to enter into your life, and then that's when the right person will come along. And maybe you're in a relationship that you love this person, but you're trying too hard to control every part of the relationship. And it could be your true love, but the controlling part is maybe not allowing the relationship to progress. So you want to just let go and let things unfold naturally. Where did it? And with the Dreams card here from the Vintage Oracle, this, I think, it could be a message for you to pay attention to your dreams. Sometimes we get really good messages from our dreams. It's helpful to keep a dream journal by your bed because throughout the day you tend to forget. So when you wake up, you can jot down exactly what you had a dream about. But it's also about allowing your dreams to float. It's also about letting go. You know, she's holding on to all these rose petals and she's standing in a river and she's dropping these petals into the river and just letting them float and go wherever they may wind up. So I feel like it's another message about having your dreams of what you want, having your goals, you know, what you want out of your relationship or what type of relationship you want to attract into your life, but not being so controlling about it, just having them and letting it go and letting it be. And it is also about making decisions, you know, with this card, making the right decisions and following your dreams, but trusting. And this is all about trust as well. Trusting that it will happen, but not harping on it so much. And then from the Trust Your Vibes, we have Call on Your Healer Guides. So I feel like this is saying to basically hand over all of your concerns and fears to your guides or angels or whatever, you know, spirit. Hand that all over to them and allow them to heal it. And just be trusting and knowing that what you want will come into fruition, and doing what you love to attract more love into your life. And letting go, allowing yourself to float, allowing things to just be, knowing that you're never alone, everything is divinely happening the way it should. And being open to when new love does present itself into your life. You know, you gotta let go and let yourself love. And try not to mirror the people around you, try not to mirror your partner. You want to be authentic so that you get what it is that you truly want, what really makes you happy. And making sure to voice your value. Alright, that's it for pile number 1. Now we will move on to pile number 2. Okay, so now we're going to move on to pile number 2 with the rose quartz crystal. Let's see what we have. 6 of Staves in reverse. Queen of Staves upright. 7 of Arrows upright. From my Romance Angels Oracle, we have Wedding and Stay Optimistic about your love life. And from the Mermaid Oracle, we have Coral's Wisdom. Whispers of Love, we have Focus on Love. And Simple Acts of Kindness. From my Vintage Oracle, we have Perception. And from Trust Your Vibes, we have Be Flexible. Okay, so right away I feel like this was an unsuccessful relationship, possibly an unsuccessful marriage, that has left you feeling defensive, and not seeing things clearly. It could also be if you're single and you're putting in all the work to find a new relationship and that's not successful. We have the Six of Staves here in reverse. So this is not being victorious. This is putting in a lot of work, a lot of effort, a lot of hard work, and not reaping the reward. It's you deserve what you worked for, but it's just not coming right now. And when you went into the situation or the relationship, you were the Queen of Staves. You were enthusiastic, you were courageous, you took action, you went for what you wanted. You were, you were excited about it. You felt good. But it didn't play out the way you had hoped. You didn't reap the rewards. The relationship, the marriage, it didn't work out the way you had hoped it would. Or being single for a long period of time, and maybe you've been working really hard to meet someone and it just doesn't seem to be happening, and you're feeling now, you're feeling really vulnerable and defensive. You feel like you have to stand up for yourself in a way. You're cautious, very self-protected, and defensive. So it could have been you could have had a marriage or be in a marriage and it's just not working out the way you had hoped it would, or you're in a relationship that you want marriage and it's not progressing to that, and that's what's making you frustrated and upsetting you. Or this is your goal, you're single and you're working hard to find this, and it just doesn't seem to be happening. And here it says, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So you want to try to keep your thoughts positive and be positive about the outcome of getting what you want. You put all this hard work into this relationship or into finding someone. You built this whole colony. You've put so much time and effort and love and energy, and it's discouraging when it doesn't pay off and it doesn't work out the way we had hoped. But along the way, you've gained a lot of wisdom doing this. And you want to focus on love. Look for the good in everyone. Simple acts of kindness. Kindness energizes you and brings happiness to those around you. So, simple acts of kindness, just like opening the door for somebody when you're out. You never know who you're going to bump into, If you're focusing on all the hard work that you put in and how you're not reaping the reward, you're not going to find love that way. You need to focus on the love itself and being kind. And if it's a relationship that you're in, you may need to move on from it, or you may need to see things differently. Our perception is based off of our past experiences, and it affects how we see things currently. So you may need to take a step back and reevaluate the situation and see it through different eyes. And be flexible. Be flexible in your relationship. Be flexible in finding a new relationship. You need to ease up a little bit, have stretching room, bend your mind, and try a new way of doing things. So all your work isn't for nothing. You've gained wisdom, and you will find your happiness and your true love. You just have to focus on the love and focus on seeing things clearly and acting in kindness. And try to get back to the Queen of Staves energy. Being enthusiastic about your love life. And having positive thinking. And that's what will bring you the romance that you deserve. Alright, pile number... Okay, so let's do pile number 3 now with the Carnation. See what we have. Okay, we have Prince of Arrows in reverse. Grace in reverse, which is the star card in traditional tarot. And we have Transformation, which is the Death card in traditional tarot. From the Romance Angels, we have New Love and Romantic Feelings. From the Mermaid Oracle, I have Falling in Love. From the Whispers of Love, I have Rest and Relaxation is Essential. And Choose Love. And from the Vintage Oracle, we have Strength. And from Trust Your Vibes, we have Ask Your Spirit Helpers. Okay, so it seems like, let's see, you're not understanding what went wrong with the relationship. You don't understand what happened. You had hope for this, but it didn't turn. You lost hope in this relationship. Yeah, it didn't go as planned, and the relationship came to an end, or is currently coming to an end, or needs to come to an end. That's the Death card. I'm feeling like with this relationship that you were in the past, or you're currently in, it needs to end, or it did end, because you need to step back and really get to know yourself better and work on loving yourself so that you can attract the right love into your life. With the Rest and Relaxation is Essential, it says we all have fundamental need to take a break. I think that's what's needed, is a break from being in a relationship, for you to be alone and to discover who you are, what you want in a relationship, and to really love yourself. And then here with Choose Love, you always have a choice. Make yours with love. So you'll be able to make the proper choice when you know what you want. And when you have true love for yourself, you have that inner love, inner strength. And you can ask your spirit guides for help, and they will be more than willing to help you. So you can ask them to help you to find love for yourself. Ask them when you're ready to find true love in a relationship that is for you. And when you do that, when you find yourself and when you love yourself, new love will come in. It says a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So this could have already happened. Maybe you already met someone new. And then we have romantic feelings right after that. And it says your feelings are real and worth exploring. So after this relationship dies, whether you're in it now or it already ended, that's when transformation can happen. Have some time for yourself to recuperate and find what it is that you really want, and, you know, fall in love with yourself first, and then that's when new love will come in. Maybe you're here already, maybe you've already met this person. And then we have falling in love with the Mermaid Oracle, and it says kissing the divine in another and in yourself. So it's basically saying that you have to love yourself first. You can't attract the right love if you don't love yourself first. If you don't love yourself and don't know what you want, you're not going to be happy. You're not going to be in a happy relationship. You can call upon spirit for help, your spirit guides, in helping you to find this person, helping you to find yourself. But yeah, so if you are still in this relationship, it needs to end for new love, a better love to come in. But don't jump in right away. You know, you want to take some time for yourself, some rest. And everybody's rest time is going to be different, you know. And then make your choices with love and inner strength. Yeah, so if you have recently ended a relationship, just have faith that you will find a better love once you take time for yourself and really get to know yourself and love yourself. And it will be magical, wonderful. Falling in love with yourself and falling in love with your person. Alright, thank you, group number 3. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead with pile number 4 with the selenite crystal. For the tarot, we have tradition in reverse, which is the Hierophant. We have 4 of Cups in reverse. And we have Sacrifice, which is the Hanged Man. Romance Angels, we have Express Your Love and Love Yourself First. From my Mermaid Oracle, we have the Magic of the Colon Druith. Whispers of Love, we have Love Who You Are and Do Something for Someone. From my Vintage Oracle, we have Ancestors. And Trust Your Vibes, we have Expect the Best. Okay. So with the Hierophant or tradition in reverse, there is a need to throw out old social structures and constrain. This is about non-conformity, not conforming to what society expects of you. And you may fear this. You may fear an unconventional approach to a relationship. So it's something that is out of the norm of the standard expected of your relationships or how relationships should be. You fear it, but it's what you need for group number 4 here. The 4 of Cups in reverse, it's like you're not really happy with the way you're feeling, but you accept it. You know that things need to be done differently. It's like you're caught between 2 worlds, maybe of what your family expects of you or what you know that society expects of you and what you truly want and what will really actually make you happy. And you need to see things differently, or maybe you do see things differently, and people around you don't understand Maybe, here we have express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Maybe you are waiting for someone to make a proposal to you, but traditionally you think that, you know, you're the one that should sit back and have someone pursue you, but they're saying go ahead and make the romantic gesture. And this could be in so many different things. It could be maybe even like same-sex relationships. Maybe you're just coming to terms with accepting that, and your family, you're worried about what your family might think. We have the ancestors card here too, so it could be family affecting this situation or this relationship, or worrying about what other people think. And here we have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So it's really about accepting who you are and what you love. And here this card says, love who you are. You are divine, delightful, and deserving of the wonderful things life has to offer. So accepting who you are and not conforming to society. Do something for someone. Give your attention to another. So this could also be, like I said before, it could be maybe you initiating a relationship with someone instead of sitting back and waiting for them to approach you because you think that's what you're supposed to do. You do something for someone. You make the romantic gesture or the proposal. And expect the best. Don't be fearful. Have courage. Don't be fearful of what might be, what they might say, what they might do, or what other people might think of you or think of your relationship. Just think, expect the best. And the magic of the Cohen Druid is all about accepting who you are and putting that out into the world. And you know, being with your tribe, choosing the people that understand you and love you for who you are. And love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So once you accept who you are, that's when everyone else will too. And you accept your own beauty and your own ways, and everyone else will do the same. So don't be so fearful about it. Just go ahead and jump to it. What you want, whatever you want, go for it. Or whoever you want, make the gesture. Give it a shot. And don't worry about society. Don't worry about conforming and old ways of thinking of, you know, that the man should propose to the woman, or the man should make the first move, or anything that doesn't conform to society's rules. And once you do that, once you go for what you want and accept who you are and love who you are, everyone else will too, and you will find happiness and you will find the love that you want and that you deserve. Alright, thank you, pile number 4.